Greetings once again, amazing people of YouTube land. It's your good friend, Woodland Elf 26. Hey, how you been? It's been a long time since I've done a proper review. So, the focus of my review is not the Hyperkin Superboy S. No. The focus of this review is of this little baby right here. This is the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch, the Anniversary Edition. And I will be taking it out of the box, and I will be bringing it a little closer here for your visual enjoyment. And as you can see, it's all in Zelda coloring, and there's descriptions on the back of all 3 games that are available on this. 2 NES titles and 1 Game Boy title. Now some people complain because it's only the black and white one, but they were trying to be old school, so I can forgive them of that. But it's quite loud, and it comes with a USB cable, a USB-C cable to be exact, much like the previous Game & Watch collection, which was a Super Mario Brothers themed one. And as you can see, it comes with a little box holder like this. There's little flaps. Oh, there's little flaps in the back. And thankfully I have a carpeted floor. And there's instructions in the holder itself to display the Game & Watch within the holder as a stand. Now the Game & Watch itself, it's rather small. It's kind of uneventful. There is a Triforce on the back that illuminates when the machine is turned on. And I will be moving the camera in order to be doing a better presentation of this. I do have a charge on this, so I'm going to hit the button there. And I did pause it last on the original Legend of Zelda, NES version, US version. Okay. But let's, for the sake of argument, take a look at it from this angle over here by my Mario effigies and Luigi and the Sonic over here where Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo live in harmony. Alrighty. And of course the Superboy S that I've often talked about. Sorry for the Here we go. I'm going to unpause the game and show you that it is indeed the game's described. See here. There we go. Yeah, the light and dark shadow sourcing seems to be canceling this one out. It is quite bright, and maybe I can change that. Yeah, I can bring down the brightness a tad, and maybe that will help it appear on camera a little better. How's that go? Alrighty. So the Game & Watch, very reflective. It is a plastic housing, although the area around the actual screen appears to be some metallized material, possibly aluminum, with that golden color that's synonymous with the Zelda games. And it has your classic NES layout for the most part. I did like the fact that they put start and select over the buttons there, when they could have just been added to the side like these other buttons with dual functions or something. It probably is not out of the realm of possibility that they'll release a Game & Watch that is a SNES title. If so, I would expect to see an NES diamond pattern over here and the addition of shoulder buttons on a SNES version of Game & Watch. But this one's pretty nice. And now that I've turned down the brightness somewhat, there we go. I'm going to go back to select here. Where's it? You can see it a little better now. Oh yeah, I just died. Well, that's okay. I can set game. As you can see, you have a choice of the original Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link, and Zelda A Link to the Past. I mean, not A Link to the Past. What is this? Link's Awakening for the Game Boy. And let's try that. And I was outside the little shop. And surprisingly enough, there still seems to be a high degree of light coming out of that. Yeah, I have the shovel as my B, charging the sword. There we go. We go into the shop. Okay. Yeah, the guy wants me to spend rupees at a chance to play the claw game, but I'm not going to do it right now. There we go. Okay. And wasn't that fun? Pause that. Oh yeah, you can also choose a screen size for the Game Boy version. The screen size will either fill the screen completely to give the illusion of full large screen, or in this particular aspect ratio, which is the correct one for the original Game Boy and Game Boy Color DX version. So that's kind of nice. That's a bonus feature that they didn't have to do. But what they did manage to do with this tiny little remarkable collectible is, from what I understand, the speaker, which is behind the Game & Watch sticker, is basically the exact same speaker that's in a Joy-Con controller for a Switch. So that's kind of nice. So whatever the sound quality is on your basic Joy-Con Switch, that's what you get out of this Game & Watch and the previous one, the Super Mario Brother version. I actually got the Super Mario Brother version for a relative as a gift, and I'm pretty certain that that will be a time-honored little gift right there. These are pretty good. They're going for around $50. You can still get them new at Walmart. And if one Walmart does not have them, you can ask the managers. And they can inquire if some of the other stores have some available in their shelf. And perhaps send it to that Walmart for you. Or you can go online and go through all that interesting rigmarole. Okay. So this is the Zelda, Legend of Zelda Game & Watch gallery. And, to make the point too, earlier, I mentioned that when you have this turned on, the Triforce in the back glows. And in this camera, you can see it glow, but if I move it into the shade, you can really see it glow. Yep, the Triforce is glowing. Hey, we found a Triforce. No need to play it now, right? We can save her rule. Just got to keep it out of Ganon's hands, right? Always preferred the hog-faced Ganon from the original games and the original television series back in the 80s, 90s. Captain N and the Super Mario Brothers, and featuring the Legend of Zelda. My favorite tagline from that old cartoon that was associated with it was, "Well, excuse me, princess." In the most snotty way ever, but it just stuck in the brain, and I love it to this day. As you can see, my favorite Legend of Zelda, and that's another thing too, leave it running for a while, and you'll get little screensavers, epic little scenes from different Zelda games. Then it'll turn itself off to conserve power. But my favorite Zelda, as if you couldn't tell, was Zelda 2. I just put it on that Ocarina shirt of time. But, God, I would love to see a 3D version of Zelda 2 with Link with brown hair and dark eyes and wearing the brown sleeves and brown leggings. like he originally did, which made a lot more sense and was probably a lot more relatable to the Japanese players who tend to have dark hair and dark eyes. I don't know how all through all the different inceptions of Link that he went from being dark-haired and almost dark black eyes to turning blonde with bright blue eyes. It makes no sense to me. And since his people, like the cover of the forest, the green tunic makes all the sense in the world. But the newer versions of Link have him now wearing a blue tunic. And it makes little to no sense whatsoever. When he goes into the forest, he's wearing a blue tunic and a blue hat now. I just can't wrap my mind around that logic. But anyway, folks, that was the review of The Legend of Zelda Game & Watch. I didn't go into a lot of gameplay on it. It plays exactly as you expect it would if you were playing a NES version. There is a certain button you can hold down at the start when you first start one of the games. I'm not talking about a save file you already have. I'm talking about a brand new one. And I think you hold D-pad down plus A, or just the A button, and it maxes out your hearts, your heart tanks. And I think in one of them it actually gives you the third most powerful sword right at the start, so that's pretty nice. Makes the mission a little easier going through, to say the least. I love the metallic outside finish. And it's remarkably tiny. It's got a tiny little screen. I'd say maybe that's a 2.5-inch screen, if it's that. But it's definitely some type of IPS. It's very bright, very clear. And the ability to control the brightness as well as the volume at the menu screen, well, that's just gravy on top. That's great. And for $50, 3 classic NES games on one machine and their Zelda theme, that was way more than worth it. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you enjoy this video. Let me know you watched this video by please pressing the like. And if you're one of my subscribers and valued YouTube friends, please leave a comment so I know you've been here. Alrighty. Well, thanks a lot, guys. And if you have any questions, leave a question comment. My quality of my video production, it's gradually weaning back. The color level could get a little better. You can sort of tell that's Sonic. Alrighty. Thanks a lot, good people of YouTube. And this is Woodland Elf 26 saying thank you for enjoying retro gaming with me. And I enjoy retro gaming with you. And next time, maybe we'll revisit something or show something completely new. I'm still quite a fan of the Tommy Zap Gun for the NES. If people don't know about that, I had a review of that, and it's really quite a good replacement zapper. Alrighty, people. Until next time, the Woodland Elf 26 will be saying, have a good one. Keep your Master Sword sharp. And remember, practice on your ocarina, people. You want to be able to hit those notes right and activate those transport spells. Alrighty. This is Woodland Elf 26. Sorry if the review's a little long, but I tried to get everything in there. And once again, of course, that was the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch Anniversary Collection. And $50 is the general price of it. There may be scalpers pushing it higher, so beware of that. Alrighty, folks. Have a good day.